Alright, we're going to be doing this little exercise. They're basically asking us to copy out exactly what you're seeing over there onto this page over here. They've given you the starting points. I wish they hadn't actually given the center lines, but they've given that to you. And it says that you need to start out with a radius of 20 millimeters. So I'm going to take my pair of compasses and I'm going to set my pair of compasses to a radius of 20 millimeters over here. 20 mils. Set them very accurately. Go to the center over there and you're going to draw a nice circle. Okay. The way that I like to do it, lean the compass over very slightly, place your thumb behind it, and you can then draw with a bit of pressure behind the lead over there, coming around over here, keeping that pressure on that lead so that you end up with a nice even circle, which should be sort of 0.5 lead in thickness. Right, the next one, it says basically you're doing the same thing again. It's a diameter of 40, which is the same as a radius of 20. So I've already set my pair of compasses to 20, so I can draw a 40 millimeter diameter circle. Same idea, just keep that thumb on there, keep it coming around until it links up over here, and you have a nice circle, which is an even consistency all the way around. Right. Over here, again, it says that I've got a diameter of 40, so I'm going to do another diameter 40 circle over there. Bring that in, draw it coming around, keeping that same consistency of line work all the way around. There we go. Okay, once I've got that in place, the next thing is it says draw a radius of 15. Now, if I've got a radius of 15, that would mean a diameter of 30. And I can use a circle stencil then. By taking a circle stencil, I can then find a 30 millimeter radius or 30 millimeter diameter. And you'll see that it has these little marks over there, there, and there. And I line that up on the center lines, and I can now take my 0.5 pencil and I can draw in a circle with a radius of 15 or a diameter of 30, and there we go. That is that one done. The next one says that I have got a radius of 10 millimeters. Okay, that would be a 20 millimeter circle. Go in over here, get your circle stencil lined up over there, and you're going to draw in a 20 millimeter diameter circle, followed by a 30 millimeter diameter circle. So I'm going to take a 30 millimeter diameter and I'm going to use that. Now, I'm guessing that there are some people out there that are probably going to get all upset that I'm using circle stencils, but if you have a circle stencil, then you should use it, and that is going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to be far more accurate and easier for you to do that than spending a whole lot of time using small pairs of compasses. Right. The next thing that they ask you to do is to draw this triangle over here. I have a 40 millimeter length over there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a pencil in order to show the construction lines. Now my construction lines, I've shown you how to use your pencils to draw construction lines, and I've asked you to drag the pencil. Now I'm going to just do that. There we go. I've got my construction line. Now you won't be able to see that construction line because it's so light. Now I'm wanting you to do it a little bit, I'm going to do mine a little bit darker so that you can see my construction line. It's being done in color. You can do it with your normal pencil. Once you've done that, you're then going to take out your pair of dividers, okay? Your pair of dividers are there's basically looks very similar to your pair of compasses, except it's got just 2 points on it. And they should be very, very sharp. And you're going to measure off on a ruler, somewhere on your board. I'm sure you can find the ruler on your board, and you're just going to measure off that 40 millimeters using your pair of dividers. You then go in over here and you're going to measure off that 40 millimeters like that, and you make a little nick on the page. Don't worry if it tears the paper slightly. It's really not an issue. You're then going to go up to that mark over there, and you're going to draw a line which is going to come down from that mark using your 0.5 pencil all the way down to there. And there we go. We've got our line going down at that 30 degrees. Note the angle of this set square is a 30-degree set square, and I can draw a line coming down over there using the 90-degree. As long as I line this edge of the set square up against the T-square, I will end up with a 90-degree there. And if I line this up and I hold it up against the T-square, I will have that 30-degree angle over there. Over here, they've asked you to do an equilateral triangle. Now, what I'd suggest you do is you take your pencil and you drew a construction line like that first. You can then turn your set square around. There's your 60-degree over there, and you can draw in a line coming down over there like that. Turn that around like that. Draw in a line going up like that. And there we go. You can see the 60-degree angle over there, the 60-degree angle over there, and that is that done. The next one that they ask you to do is a 45-degree angle. Now, you'll note that you've got these two set squares. The one looks very much more pointy than the other. This, I've got a 45-degree and a 45-degree and a 90-degree. Okay, if you add that up, it gives you 180. Over here, I've got a 60-degree, a 30-degree, and a 90-degree. If you add that all up, you'll find that that comes to 180. Same story, you're going to come down here and you're going to draw a construction line going down like that. And then you can take your pencil again and you can draw in a line coming down from there to there at that 45, and then finish it off by drawing a line going from that corner up to there. Note me pushing my pencil all the time so that I get nice crisp line work. Over here, they say that you need to draw 40 millimeters up. If you are clever, you will note that that line and that line are lined up with each other, and I just measured 40 millimeters. So what I can do here is I can take a line coming across like that, and I know that that gap between there and there is 40 millimeters. I can then take my pencil and I can draw in a line going straight down with my set square, turn that around, and I can draw in a line going straight down with that. Right, you'll note that I pick my set square up, I don't slide it off the page or anything. If you slide it around, you're going to end up with all sorts of marks all over your page, and you don't want that. Right, there we go, taking a line going across over there, and there is that 40 millimeter shape. Right, over here, you can see that they've got a 40 millimeter gap over there, and they're asking you to draw 45-degree angles going to it. Now, the way that you're going to do that is you're going to set your pair of compasses to a radius of 40 millimeters. Set your pair of compasses to a radius of 40 millimeters. Come anywhere along that line, and you're going to just draw a little arc going around like that. Okay, doesn't need to be dark. I'm then going to take my T-square, I'm going to go up to the top there, and I'm going to draw a construction line going across. That distance from there to there is going to be my 40 millimeters. I now take my set square at that 45-degree angle. I draw a line going up to my construction line over there. I'm just going to draw a construction line coming down over there. I can draw a line coming across over there. And I can then draw a line connecting up with that construction line over there. Right, that's that done. Right, the last one, it asks you to also do a 40 millimeter distance from the base up to there. Take your pair of compasses, set it to 40 millimeters, draw that little arc again, move your set square up to the top over there, draw a construction line coming across at the top there, take your 60-degree set square, okay, so 60 degree, not this one, it's this one over here. Take that, draw a line going up at that 60 degrees over there, okay, up to the line, and then it says that I need to go at 90 degrees going straight up over there. There we go. And I can now draw in that top piece over there. And I have now got all of those shapes drawn. Just going to check over here. Attention must be given to the line work, the neatness, and the accuracy. Right, you can see the construction lines that I've got, you can see the dark lines that I've got, and there's definitely a difference between them, and that's what we're looking for on this exercise.